Hey everyone. So another frequently asked question in Ayurveda is, should we drink while we eat? So the question here is nuanced, but the general answer is yes, you can have some liquid with your food. The key is how much. Half to 1 cup is permissible and often can actually help the digestion and emulsification process of food. Too much water is going to thin out the digestive energy and possibly weaken the Agni or digestive fire. And in Ayurveda, there's a general rule that I share, and that is if you're thirsty, drink, if you're hungry, eat. So if you're hungry, eat food, but have a half to 1 cup of some beverage to help sip, wash down your food to the degree that it feels good for your body. If you're really thirsty and you drink a big tumbler of water right before you eat, it's going to weaken the digestive process. Okay? So it's better to satisfy that thirst and then wait a little while, digest a little bit that water you've taken, then have your meal. So in Ayurveda, we're pretty flexible with this, but the key is to not overconsume. If we overconsume food and beverage, there's not enough space for the body to process that food well. The analogy I use is cooking a pot of rice. We have a little bit of rice, a little bit of water, like a 2-to-1 ratio, rice water. 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water fills the pot quite a bit. If we are adding too much rice and water to a pot, and there's not enough space for that rice to cook, then the pot will runneth over. And that's similar to if we overeat, then the one-way valve, that esophageal sphincter that holds the food in the stomach, can't do its job. And it acts like a lid in a sense. And if that lid stops working properly, we suffer from gastroesophageal reflux disease or disorder. And that's where that one-way valve starts to become impaired or weakened. I say that it's a one-way valve with a shelf life. And so if we're constantly burdening it by eating too much, drinking too much with our food, eventually we can suffer chronic indigestion. So a way to support that would be to make sure that you do not fill the stomach more than about half of what it would need, because within about 20 minutes to a half hour, you're going to feel more full. You're going to get more satiated. And if you're drinking some liquid with the food, then that will add a little bit more to that content of your stomach, and it'll provide just enough space for your stomach to do its job and break that food down well without any indigestion. And most importantly, so that digestive fire can then break that food down efficiently, forming that chyme, which in Ayurveda we call ahara rasa. Ahara rasa is food juice, and that food juice is the chyme that is taken down to the small intestine and then absorbed into our body and assimilated. And for that digestion and absorption and assimilation process to happen well, we need to chew our food well, eat in a relaxed manner, not over-consume food and beverage with the food, and then we have good, healthy digestion. So to say, no, we shouldn't drink water with food is a bit bombastic. We don't need to go to that level. We need to understand what the right amount is. Ayurveda is all about right use of senses. So right use of senses would be, well, I'm eating, I'm going to slow down, stop, enjoy my meal, enjoy the company of the people that I'm with my meal, not over-consuming food, which would be, we refer to that as overuse of senses, ati yoga. Not having enough food would be hina yoga. Not having enough liquid, if you're craving just a little bit of liquid with the food, would be hina yoga. Mithya yoga means the wrong type. It might be too much of a good thing, or the wrong type of beverage, like soda with the food, or a big cup of milky chai, or a latte coffee drink with a meal. Might not be the best beverage, right? We might do better with a warm water with a twist of lime, or just sipping warm water or room temperature beverage, right? Just a little bit. That can help the digestive process. So we're always looking at the nuances of things in Ayurveda, not just drawing straight conclusions as to whether something is good or bad. So hopefully this helps. Stay tuned to my channel. If you like what you hear, click subscribe below for more topics on Ayurveda in general and frequently asked questions in Ayurveda. Thank you.